Hello YouTube viewers. Today we're embarking on an epic journey through time as we revisit the legendary cast of Braveheart from 1995. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson played William Wallace, the main protagonist of the film, who was a Scottish patriot and martyr who fought for his country's freedom. He was also brave, charismatic, and passionate. He had a close relationship with his childhood sweetheart Maro McFlynn, played by Katherine McCormack, whom he married in secret and later avenged her death. He was also a friend and a leader to his fellow Scotsmen, such as Hamish Campbell, played by Brendan Gleeson, Robert the Bruce, played by Angus McFlynn, and Stephen of Ireland, played by David OHara. He stayed on the film until the end when he was executed by the English. Gibson was born in 1956 in Peekskill, New York, as one of 11 children. His father was a writer and his mother was an opera singer. He moved to Australia when he was 12 years old and studied drama at the National Institute of Dramatic Art. He made his film debut in 1977 in Summer City and his television debut in 1976 in The Sullivans. He became famous after landing the role of Mad Max Rockatansky in the Mad Max trilogy, which he played from 1979 to 1985. He also appeared in films such as Lethal Weapon, The Year of Living Dangerously, and Hamlet. He continued to act after the film ended. He appeared in films such as The Patriot, Signs, and Hacksaw Ridge. He also directed films such as The Passion of the Christ, Apocalypto, and The Beaver. He is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 65. He has been married twice and has 9 children. Katherine McCormack. Katherine McCormack played Maro McFlynn, the love interest of William Wallace, who was a Scottish peasant girl who married him in secret. She was also beautiful, gentle, and loyal. She had a close relationship with her husband William Wallace, whom she often supported and loved. She died in the first half of the film when she was killed by an English soldier who tried to rape her. McCormack was born in 1972 in Epsom, Surrey, England, as one of 3 children. Her father was a steel erector and her mother was a school teacher. She studied drama at Oxford School of Drama and then moved to London to pursue a career in acting. She made her film debut in 1995 in Braveheart 1 and her television debut in 1994 in Wycliffe. She became famous after landing the role of Maro McFlynn in Braveheart. She also appeared in shows such as Gunpowder, The Victim, and Roadkill. She also starred in films such as Dangerous Beauty, Spy Game, and 28 Weeks Later. She is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 48. She has never been married and has no children. Patrick McGoohan. Patrick McGoohan played King Edward I of England, the main antagonist of the film, who was a tyrannical and ruthless monarch who oppressed the Scots. He was also cunning, powerful, and cruel. He had a close relationship with his son Prince Edward, whom he often berated and humiliated. He was also a rival and an enemy to William Wallace, whom he often fought and captured. He died in the second half of the film from an illness. McGoohan was born in 1928 in Astoria, New York, as one of 2 children. His father was a chicken farmer and his mother was a housewife. He moved to Ireland and then to England when he was a child and studied engineering at Sheffield Hallam University. He made his film debut in 1955 in Passage Home and his television debut in 1954 in The Vice. He became famous after landing the role of John Drake in the TV series Danger Man, which he played from 1960 to 1968. He also appeared in shows such as The Prisoner, Columbo, and The Simpsons. He also starred in films such as Ice Station Zebra, Escape from Alcatraz, and A Time to Kill. He died in 2009 at the age of 80 from pneumonia. He had been married once and had 3 children. Sophie Marceau. Sophie Marceau played Princess Isabel of France, the wife of Prince Edward of England, who had an affair with William Wallace. She was also smart, elegant, and rebellious. She had a close relationship with her husband Prince Edward, played by Peter Hanley, whom she often despised and betrayed. She was also a friend and a lover to William Wallace, whom she often visited and helped. She stayed on the film until the end when she revealed that she was pregnant with Wallace's child. Marceau was born in 1966 in Paris, France, as one of 2 children. Her father was a truck driver and her mother was a shop assistant. She started her career as a teenage model and then became a film actress. She made her film debut in 1980 in La Boum and her television debut in 1981 in Champs-Élysées. She became famous after landing the role of Princess Isabelle in Braveheart. She also appeared in shows such as Les Miserables, Napoleon, and Speakerine. She also starred in films such as The World Is Not Enough, Anthony Zimmer, and LOL, Laughing Out Loud. She is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 54. She has been married once and has 2 children. Angus McFlynn. Angus McFlynn played Robert the Bruce, the Scottish nobleman who was the rightful heir to the Scottish throne and later became the King of Scots. He was also conflicted, courageous, and honorable. He had a close relationship with his father Robert the Bruce Sr., played by Ian Bannon, whom he often disagreed with but also respected. He was also a friend and an ally to William Wallace, whom he often admired and supported. He stayed on the film until the end when he led the Scots to victory at the Battle of Bannockburn. McFadden was born in 1963 in Glasgow, Scotland, as one of 2 children. His father was a doctor and his mother was a nurse. He moved to France, Africa, and the Philippines when he was a child and studied drama at the University of Edinburgh and the Central School of Speech and Drama. He made his film debut in 1992 in The Lost Language of Cranes and his television debut in 1991 in The Lost Language of Cranes. He became famous after landing the role of Robert the Bruce in Braveheart 1. He also appeared in shows such as The Pinkertons, Turn, Washington Spies, and MacGyver. He also starred in films such as Equilibrium, Saw 3, and Robert the Bruce. He is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 57. He has been married twice and has no children. Brendan Gleeson. Brendan Gleeson played Hamish Campbell, the best friend of William Wallace who fought alongside him in the Scottish Rebellion. He was also loyal, strong, and humorous. He had a close relationship with his father Campbell, played by James Cosmo, whom he often accompanied and honored. He was also a friend and a follower to William Wallace, whom he often protected and helped. He stayed on the film until the end when he threw Wallace's sword into the air at the Battle of Bannockburn. Gleeson was born in 1955 in Dublin, Ireland, as one of 4 children. His father was a carpenter and his mother was a homemaker. He studied literature at University College Dublin and then became a teacher for 10 years before pursuing a career in acting. He made his film debut in 1990 in The Field and his television debut in 1989 in Dear Sarah. He became famous after landing the role of Hamish Campbell in Braveheart. He also appeared in shows such as The Treaty, Into the Storm, and Mr. Mercedes. He also starred in films such as In Bruges, Harry Potter, and The Guard. He is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 65. He has been married once and has 4 children. David OHara. David OHara played Stephen of Ireland, an Irish fighter who joined William Wallace's army and claimed to be able to speak to God. He was also witty, fearless, and loyal. He had a close relationship with his friend William Wallace, whom he often assisted and admired. He was also a friend and a comrade to his fellow Scotsmen, such as Hamish Campbell, Robert the Bruce, and Andrew Moray. He stayed on the film until the end when he fought at the Battle of Bannockburn. OHara was born in 1965 in Glasgow, Scotland, as one of 8 children. His father was a construction worker and his mother was a laundry worker. He studied drama at Central School of Speech and Drama and then moved to London to pursue a career in acting. He made his film debut in 1986 in Link and his television debut in 1984 in The Monocled Mutineer. He became famous after landing the role of Stephen of Ireland in Braveheart. He also appeared in shows such as The District, Luther, and Cobra. He also starred in films such as The Departed, Wanted, and Hotel Rwanda. He is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 55. He has never been married and has no children. James Cosmo. James Cosmo played Campbell, the father of Hamish Campbell, who fought alongside his son in the Scottish Rebellion. He was also brave, wise, and proud. He had a close relationship with his son Hamish Campbell, whom he often supported and loved. He was also a friend and an elder to William Wallace, whom he often advised and respected. He died in the second half of the film from an arrow wound that he received at the Battle of Falkirk. Cosmo was born in 1948 in Clydebank, Scotland, as one of 2 children. His father was an actor and his mother was a nurse. He started his career as a child actor and then became a film and television actor. He appeared in films such as Highlander, Trainspotting, and Troy. He also appeared in shows such as Game of Thrones, Sons of Anarchy, and His Dark Materials. He is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 72. He has been married once and has 2 children. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with more content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your likes and subscriptions help us create more content and keep you informed. Now is the perfect time to click that like button and subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.